Yes, yes.
Okay. Good morning, one and all. As we know, we are here for state level online education 2020-21. So today, I'm Surendra Pandit and I am your maths teacher. And today's topic is LCM and HCF. Let's get started. What is LCM? LCM is lowest common multiples. Now, let's know something more about LCM. What are the multiples? Guys, I want your input also so I can deliver it well. So we are going to know about what is a multiple. A number that may be divided by another number with no remainder. For example, 4, 6 and 12 are multiples of 2. What it says, a number that divides another number with no remainder. Means if we divide any number and it leaves 0 remainder. Fine. So multiples of 3 are all those numbers which appear in the table of 3. It means if we are going to know about the multiples of 3, it means that the table of 3 itself is a multiple of 3. Means whichever number that comes in the table of 3, it will be the multiple. Now, what are common multiples? Common multiple of 2 or more numbers contains each of them a number of times exactly. A number which appears in the table of all the numbers you are considering. Now, we have seen multiple and now common multiple. Means if we are given any two numbers, for example, 3 and 4. So, in the table of 3 and 4, which number is first that is common in both the tables? Like it's 24. It means the two numbers that are given to us, we have to check the tables and get to know that which number is same in the both the tables. What do we mean by lowest common multiple? Now we have seen multiple, we have seen common multiple. Now lowest common multiple. The smallest multiple that is exactly divisible by every member of a set of numbers. For example, we have given a set of numbers. Set means a pair of number. If we have given 12 and 18, so we have to check the lowest common multiple, the number which comes first in both the tables. That is our LCM, means lowest common multiple. That is 16. If you check the table of 12 and table of 18, so you will get the first number, that is 36. Now, this is the basic that we should know about LCM. Now, how can we find LCM, means lowest common multiple? Now, there is a short method, that is a basic method. Write out the first few multiples of all the numbers in the data set. What we have to do is, we have to write the numbers that comes in the table of the given number. Now, look for the lowest number that appears in all the lists. What we have to do is, we have to check all the numbers and that comes into the table of given numbers. Now let's take an example, finding lowest common multiples. The example is, find the lowest common multiple of 3 and 7. It means find the LCM of 3 and 7. Now what we have to do is, we have to check the first few multiples of 3 and 7. The multiple of 3, it means the number whichever comes in the table of 3. So the first is, let's check the table of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Now these are the multiples of 3. And now we will check the multiples of 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. Now, the number which is common in the both tables, means the table of 3 and table of 7, is 21. It means the LCM of 3 and 7 is 21. What we have to check is the number which comes first in the both tables, in the table of 3 as well as in the table of 7. That is 21. So the LCM of 3 and 7 is 21. You got that? I can't hear you guys. Okay. Now find the lowest common multiple for 5 and 7. Now what we are going to do is we will check a few multiples of 5 and few multiples of 7. Now, which are the multiples of 5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and so on. And multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, so on. Now, let's check that which number comes in the both tables, that is 35, right? So, LCM of 3 and 7 is 35. Sir, will you please unmute the students so they can reply?
Mariam, unmute yourself and give the answer.
Fine. Now, we are going to find the LCM for 6 and 10. Now, first few multiples of 6 and 10. Let's remind the table of 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30, and so on. Now, first few multiples of 10. Again, the table of 10. 10 ones are 10, 10 2s are 20, 10 3s are 30, 10 4s are 40, and so on. But the first number that appears in both the tables, which is that number that comes in the table of 6 also and in the table of 10 also? That is a 30. That is your number is 30. So the LCM of 6 and 10 is 30. Now the LCM of 12 and 15. Now what we have to do is we have to check the table of 12 and table of 15. While going through the table of 12, we have to write all the multiples of 12, means the numbers that come in the table of 12. It's 24, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, and so on. Likewise, we have to write the few multiples of 15 also. Means the number comes in the table of 15. It is 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105. Now we have to choose which is the lowest number, which is the smallest number, which comes in the both the tables. That is 60. It means the LCM of 12 and 15 is 60. Now let's check another example. Now here are three numbers. Fine. Find the LCM for 4, 6, and 12. Now here is three numbers given to you, and we have to check out the LCM for both the three numbers. So what we will do is we will check the tables of 4, 6, and 12. While checking the tables of 4, 6, and 12, we have to write the table itself. After writing the table for 4, 6, and 12, we will get that the 12 is the number which is common in both the tables. Which is common in both the tables. Now, here, let's check 24, right? 24 is also there in both the tables. But is it the lowest number? Is it the smallest number? Can you hear me? I want your inputs also, beta. This 24 number is also in the both the tables. But is that LCM? No, because the lowest number is 12. The lowest number is 12. So the LCM of 4, 6, and 12, 12 is the 12 number itself. Because it comes in the both the tables at early stage, means far beginning. Okay. Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts? I'm asking you to unmute yourself so that you can give your answers. Now, whenever necessary, then unmute yourself and give the answer. Again, put your phone on mute. Okay, fine. Now, do you have any doubts? Guys, I'm waiting for
Sir,
your reply.
please revise.
Okay, fine. Let's go back. LCM, lowest common multiple. Do you understand what is multiple? Multiple समझ में आया बेटा क्या होता है?
Yes, miss.
Okay, and common multiple? Common multiple समझ में आया क्या है?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And lowest common multiple. ठीक है, कॉमन मल्टीपल जो वो होता है जो बोथ द टेबल्स में आता है. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे हमने 4, 6 एंड 12 की टेबल में देखा, देयर आर टू कॉमन मल्टीपल्स, 6, 12 and 24. Okay, but the low, we have to take the lowest common multiple. Lowest means the smallest one. अब इन दो मल्टीपल्स में फर्स्ट इज 12 and second is 24. So which we will choose? We will choose the 12 because it is the smallest compared to both of them. ठीक है, अब समझ में आया या still we have to revise it again?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Again, if anyone is having any doubt, please ask me. So I will revise it. It's pretty simple to understand. But if you are still getting any doubts, so please raise your hands or chat. Put a text in the chat box so I can revise it again. If not, then we will start solving the problems. Shall we start? Okay. Now question 1. Find the LCM of 7 and 9. Just unmute your mic and answer.
7 and 9. So can I?
Yes, you can try.
LCM means a lowest common factor, lowest common multiple.
Multiple. Good.
Yes, sir. And lowest means small numbers. The small number is 7.
Small number is 7, but what we have to do first, हमें सबसे पहले क्या करना होता है? We have to write the tables. जो numbers हमें दिए हैं,
the answer
we
is
have
63.
to write. Yes, beta.
The answer is 63.
Very good. The answer is 63. How? Let's check. Now what we have to do is, हमें क्या करना है कि सबसे पहले 7 की जो मल्टीपल्स है, मतलब 7 के टेबल्स में जो नंबर आते हैं, that we have to write. Fine. Again 9 के टेबल में जो नंबर्स आते हैं वो भी हमें लिखने हैं. उसके बाद इन दोनों टेबल्स में जो नंबर कॉमन है, the number which is common in the both the tables, we have to pick that number. Means that is our lowest common multiple.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Sir, lowest common factor and lowest common multiple and highest common factor.
Highest, see, HCF is different. We are going to study it further, but first we will concentrate on LCM only. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Confused with LCM and HCF. Just concentrate on LCM. Fine. Now, LCM of 7 and 9 is 63.
63.
Fine. Next question. Find the LCM of 15 and 20.
15.
Give it a try.
The answer is 300.
The answer is 300. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone wants to try? Someone else?
So my answer is correct or not?
Let's check that. What we have to do is, we have to write the tables of 15 and 20 first. हमें क्या करना है? 15 and 20 के tables check करना है. इसमें से we have to check which number is the lowest one. हमें क्या चेक करना है? सबसे lowest number. अगर हम LCM देखते हैं 15 and 20 के, we will get that 15, the multiples of 15 are 15, 30, 45, 60, 75 and so on. And again few multiples of 20. अब 20 के tables में कौन कौन से number आता है? Let's check. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and so on. But in these two tables, which number is common? Which number is common? It's 60. 60 ही ऐसा नंबर है जो 15 और 20 के टेबल्स में आता है. So our LCM is 60. अभी भी कोई कंफ्यूजन है? If you are still having any confusion, please let me clear it. कोई ऐसी चीज जो समझ में नहीं आई है या फिर कंफ्यूजिंग लग रहा है? I want your answer, guys. अगर आपको issues है, then please raise your hands so I can explain it better. Check the chat. I can't check the chat. Okay. Do we have any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Unmute your mic and tell. You're saying there are no doubts, but
No,
still
sir, no
you're
doubt.
not answering.
No, sir. There is no doubt.
So I want answers from you guys.
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. So though this question is for those who said there is no doubt. What is the LCM of 5, 8, and 10?
90.
What? Sorry, please repeat it again.
40.
40. Okay, very good. Who else?
Yes, sir, 40.
40. और कोई है? Two guys. Two guys had answered it. और किसी को ऐसा लग रहा है कि there is something else that is answer? Means some other is answer? Let's check. LCM of 5, 8, and 10. Sorry.
40 and
It's-
80.
Yes, yes, beta. By mistakenly, I have put 80, but the answer is 40. Because here, the first common multiple that comes first is 40, not 80. Right? It is 40. In the table of 8 is 8 5s are 40. And in the table of 10, 10 4s are 40. So our answer will be 40.
40.
Now, find the LCM of 12, 15, and 16.
12.
12, 15, and 16. While the bigger number comes, you have to calculate it more. What we have to do is we have to check the tables of 12, 15, and 16. Now see here, every time we can't write the tables like that, correct? Means if the number is small, then we can do it with the tables. But for bigger numbers, there is a different method which is called as prime factorization method.
240. There is 240.
As of now, this is our first period on LCM. We just get to know what is LCM. So today we are going to do with tables only, with the multiples only. We are going to learn the factorization method in our next class.
Yes, sir.
So just write down the multiples of 12, 15 and 16. So we can get the LCM.
240.
240. Okay. Who? Anyone else?
The 240 is right answer.
240. Okay, good. Who else? You guys are saying there is no confusion and I'm not getting answers. Fine. Let's check. The LCM of 12, 15 and 16. Now see here. When it comes to the bigger number, we have to write the more multiples. Fine. In smaller number, we can put the multiples till 8 or 5th, sorry, 5th or 8th. But in bigger numbers, we have to write more than 10 multiples. More than 10 multiples. So let's check the multiples of 12. The table of 12. 12, 14, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120. Means 12 tens are 120. Now, this 120 mates in the table of 15. But do we get 120 in the table of 16? No, because we get 112 and then we got 128. So 120 is not our LCM because it doesn't come in the table of 16. So what we have to do is we have to increase the multiples. And when we increase our multiples, what we get? We get 240 in the both the tables. Right? Any doubt?
No, sir, no doubt.
Now, let's move to the next question. Now, this one is a small. Find the LCM of 8, 12, and 16. The lowest common multiple of number 8, 12, and 16. What we have to do is we have to write the multiples of 8, multiples of 12, and multiples of 16. Come on, solve it fast.
The 40.
14.
Sir, 48.
48. What
Yes,
else?
sir. Because 8
Yes.
6 are 48 and 12 12 12 to the 24 12 is 36 12 4 the 48 and 16 1 the 16 16 to the 38 and 16 is the 48.
Very good. Very good. Anyone else got the answer?
48 answer.
वेरी गुड. किसी का कोई और आंसर आया है? No other answers? Fine. Let's check. LCM of 8, 12 and 16. The answer is 48. Because in the table of 8, it's 48. In the table of 12, it's 48 is there. And again in the table of 16, 48 is there. Fine.
Yes, the answer is.
So the answer is 48.
But sir, here is written 144.
Yes, beta. Yes, beta. It was actually, that was mistake. The answer is 48. Fine. Because the number 48 comes in all the tables. Got that?
Yes, sir. That's why the answer is 48.
The answer is 48.
Sir, what is the next question?
No, we have just 5 questions, beta. But
Okay, sir.
I think there are more confusions, but no one is asking here. Fine. We are having remaining 3 lessons. So we will continue this chapter itself. First, we will clear the concept of LCM and HCF, then the different methods to search or find the LCM and HCF. So this was the first method that gives you the basic technique how to find the LCM. Fine. बेसिक टेक्निक थी कि एलसीएम कैसे फाइंड किया जाता है. वी हैव टू चेक द टेबल्स और द मल्टीपल्स. मल्टीपल्स क्या होता है? द नंबर दैट कम्स इन द टेबल ऑफ द नंबर इटसेल्फ. किसी नंबर के टेबल्स में जितने भी नंबर्स आते हैं, जैसे 3 के टेबल में 3, 6, 9, 12 जितने भी नंबर्स है, दोज आर द मल्टीपल ऑफ 3. ठीक है, दैट इज योर मल्टीपल. नाउ common multiple. Now common multiple is in between 2 numbers. अगर हमें 2 नंबर्स दिए हैं तो उन दोनों नंबर्स के टेबल में जो नंबर कॉमन आता है वो मल्टीपल्स. ठीक है, कॉमन मल्टीपल्स. एंड लोएस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल्स क्या है कि वो जो कॉमन मल्टीपल्स आए हैं उसमें से सबसे छोटा कौन सा है. फाइन. जो मल्टीपल्स है, कॉमन मल्टीपल्स है, the number that comes in those multiple, which is the small one, that is our LCM. Fine. So this was our introductory session. We'll take the prime factorization method as well as the introduction of HCF tomorrow. Fine. Over to host. It's Vilas sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.